It's commonly believed that heaven is a place where you spend all eternity worshiping God in all his glory. And atheists, a lot of atheist creators, for example, bring up a good point that it would actually become very boring long term and monotonous to worship God for all eternity. And atheists bring up a good point here. Now, I've personally had a full non-dual awareness and experience of a very deep spiritual awakening. And what it revealed to me was that God is real, but that it's not a man. We have the wrong idea about what this thing that we refer to as God is. God is infinite consciousness. And infinite consciousness is an empty field of uncontrollable imagination. God is an empty field in which an uncontrollable chain reaction of imagination occurs. That's what the present moment is. That's why the present moment always contains different content. Heaven is not a separate location because there is no such thing as separate locations. Separate locations are being imagined and they are taken for granted. All of reality exists right now at once, simultaneously. So the atheists are close by saying that we would be trapped by God. But the truth is that you are trapped by God right now because you are being imagined by consciousness. That's what you are. Consciousness is not just cosplaying as you. It's also cosplaying as other people. Right now, it's cosplaying as me. You think I'm a real dude that exists somewhere else that's separate from you, and you think you're the human being body that's sitting there watching the video. This is all a part of the imagination of infinite consciousness. God even imagines that it is an atheist that doesn't believe in God. This is how twisted it gets. Infinite consciousness has already imagined itself doing everything that's possible to do. Our current life is God's way of making things interesting for itself. That's why evil is allowed to exist. That's why life has ups and downs. And that's why there's a fear of death. Your life is God's genius way of living an unpredictable life. Everything, including hell, is heaven to God because he gets to experience it completely unaware that he's already God. You, and me for that matter, are just a concept that God is imagining. He needs you to escape the boredom of being his infinite self. That's how this works. You can help God wake up from his dream of being you by going over to my Patreon at patreon.com/brainwavesbrian, where I have a narrated guided inquiry where you can try to help wake up the God that's pretending to be you. And that moment will be what people call spiritual awakening. And one day, if you keep at it, just like the Buddha, just like Jesus, and just like all the people that are alive right now who have had their spiritual awakenings already, you will wake up and realize that there was never a you, that body exists, but that's not you. And ultimately, that life was a dream.